Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too. And all in between. This is for the absolute positive, good truth of God of you, only crossing bigger and better. One more positive and good. If you've seen anything that I've posted, if you followed any of my comments online, you will see that I am stating the leadership of you, of this world, faithfully unevolved and inadequate to serve us. Listen, if you are the absolute bigger betterment of all society, well, it makes you that way, right? It's to keep your citizens more positive, to be good as truth, right? That's the bigger and better of it, right? Now, that in theory sounds great, but in reality it isn't. And everywhere it's not, whether it be religion, whether it be in science, whether it be in politics, it is selling us out negatively deficient with the faithful construct of it, a lying construct of it, on all of us, to one neutral nothing, just negative of the here and now of us. Now check me out. All faith is a static, twisted, scattered, blind, undefined line. It teaches that things cross bad and neutral. And none, not political, not religious, not personal, right? Teach to only cross back all you are of negativity, one more positive, right? To be good as true, to be the absolute bigger and better than negativity. And because none teach it, and none preach it, and none can assimilate it to the here and now of their reality check, because it came up in a negatively deficient reality check, because that's what Adam should have done for Eve. That's the absolute good truth of God of Jesus Christ, the life of Jesus Christ. The absolute bigger and better of the thief on the cross. And the absolute bigger and better of all God's reality check than all negativity. To state one more positive than all negativity, man, is the substance, durability, and solidness. It is the value and volume of all you see, hear, taste, touch, smell, say, and do. Of the buildings, trees you meet every time, every body of everything. Creation applied to the here and now existence of all God's reality check. And every time your leadership, right, crosses negative with the negativity of you, right, they incarnate the devil of them, right? And through that negative energy of the devil of them, their polarity, right, they produce as a Shiva shaft on themselves, right? One negative matter after another. Hence your jails, prisons, and wars, right? Because they state that things are bad. And when you state that things are bad, you state that they are no good. And as truth, that no good is you. You hear me? If you can't cross somebody more positive than being animalistic, good as truth to the bigger and better of all negativity, because you don't have the words or the knowledge to express it, well, in reality, you're not qualified to do anything. And as far as the scientific community goes, listen to me. I want to explain something to you about these atoms. Each one of them in the periodic table has a different chemical compound, depending on the negative, the electrons. I'm going to say the negative electronegativity of them. Okay. Now, every chemical that is made, right, is made through these atoms crossing and bonding to make these chemical reactions, right? And when you create drugs that make chemical reactions, and you say, okay, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you this, and I'm going to give you this, right? And you're a doctor, and you don't know how these compounds mix, right? And you send a person on their way, and you tell them, take 3 of these a day, right? 3 of these a day, 2 of these a day, right? And then you go eat cheeseburgers with that, and you mix those chemicals, and you mix these chemicals, and you mix them chemicals just from being exposed to life. Right. Well, in reality check, you're no kind of doctor, man. You're pushing pills. You hear me? If you're not prescribing as a regimen, man, to specifically make people more positive and good, bigger and better than any pills that you can prescribe them, right? If your pills aren't an aid to making them self-sufficient, positive, and good as truth, right? In reality check, you ain't prescribing nothing but death on these fools. And you're sustaining it until it happens. Now, I want to say this too. In the scientific community, you state that a neutron or an atom is neutral. How is an atom neutral? If an atom takes on too much negativity, right, it causes its polarity change through the electronegativity of its electrons. It causes the neutron to become radioactive and split. How's that neutral, man? Are the atoms absolutely one more positive and male, good as truth to the bigger and better of all female negativity of it? Or it isn't? And every time these atoms cross and bond, one more positive, male, good as truth, bigger and better than all negativity of them, the neutral nothing, right? They are stated good as truth everywhere. Creation applied one to the here now existence of all. Reality check of every embodiment of matter to the here now of all. That is a fact check. You hear me? Reality check it. Get at me with it, because that's God truth, the reality check. Listen, man, we are being sold out. Every way our leadership isn't bringing us absolutely positively good to be the bigger and better of all negativity as truth. Not only are they killing us, but they are foolishly killing themselves. You hear me? In reality check, that is a fact check, Joe Biden. That is God. That is truth. That is a reality check to you, CIA fools. That is a reality check to you, Russia. That is a reality check to anybody who thinks they can outstate me, the rightful, truthful king. The full thief, man, God, king of all I am, the Father, Son, and even Holy Spirit. Of all mankind's negativity to one neutral nothing, I absolutely positively am. And I'm checking you with it. You hear me? God as truth has come to me in reality. You hear me? What you see is the Holy Spirit of the good truth of Jesus Christ on me. You may not like this fool, but in reality check, you will bow and submit, rightfully, truthfully, because all else will be the one nothing you forever. How you like them facts check? I'll live through anything you make me, but you won't. That's God, that's truth, that's reality check.